Hi, everyone, and welcome to Juno Sphere, where we learn about a whole sphere of topics and how they are interconnected, just as we are all interconnected. The purpose of this video is to enlighten and entertain you. Today, we're looking at the Eight of Pentacles card, focusing on the rich symbolism of the Rider Waite Smith Tarot deck. The dates for this card are from August 23rd to September 1st. Some of the keywords associated with the Eight of Pentacles card are prudence, industriousness, skill in material affairs or handiwork, gain of money in small sums, being careful with money, savings, conservative investments, stocks and bonds, diplomacy, master of the arts. The sculptor's apprentice is carving out a pentacle. He exhibits other pentacles on the post beside him. Compare this card with the Three of Pentacles, in which the sculptor has become a mature artist and receives his award. Like all artists and craftspersons, he's a channel for God's power of creation. Looking at the symbolism, the figure wears the heavy apron of a craftsperson, which protects him from worldly concerns like chips and shards of wood or stone. This is the only card in the suit in which the figure in the image is actually working on the pentacles. This represents working on a task or object, but is also a metaphor for working on oneself. If the figure still has work on another seven pentacles to do, he appears as an apprentice. But if the work on the other seven is finished, then he appears as the master. This can indicate restricting oneself to a single skill so as not to become a jack of all trades and master of none. Also, a connection between heaven and earth. The pentacle on the ground emphasizes one's own situation, one's personal distinction, perhaps also a new approach. But also a pentacle that falls by the wayside. In other words, strengths and talents that are not given enough attention. The craftsperson has worked hard on the previous seven pentacles and is now focused on an eighth. He's hammering away, producing more of his talent. He's good at what he does and is skillful in the process. Quick and sharp, he can produce his wares at an amazing speed. Master means that one's work doesn't just use energy, but returns it as well. The cap on his head is a symbol of intellect and thought. It looks like he lives and works in a safely walled community. The village in the distance hints at his target market, and the carvings might be destined for a castle or a church. Behind his shop, though far away, stands a city with a yellow road. Yellow is for mental action, and the yellow road leads to and from the workshop. The village in the background, located at the figure's back, symbolizes getting away from the crowd in order to be able to develop the particular strengths of one's own talents. But the greatest talents remain worthless if they do not contribute to the benefit of others. Blue and red, the colors of his shirt and leggings, are colors of fire and water, and when appearing together, they stand for zeal and passion. The bench suggests that you be your own benchmark. Do it yourself. Look closely at the markings on the pole. These are knot holes, which signify annual growth rings, showing patience, growth, mastery, and gradual development. Negatively, the knot holes signify a lack of alternatives or branches, an empty routine, repetition complex, lack of imagination, and or boredom. His tools, a hammer and chisel, are tools that can be used to build or destroy. The creative process requires both. Viewed negatively, they indicate a need to put one's own stamp on everyone and everything. We are like coins. We have been forged in God's furnace, and we ourselves create an impression. So the work on the Pentacles is a mirror of our work on ourselves. Thus, you develop a situation of personal luxury, a wealth of well being, ideas that have become reality, and fulfilled wishes. In conclusion, keep in mind that you are a professional. Discipline yourself to do what must be done, whether you want to do it or not. Fully concentrate on the task at hand and pay close attention to the details. Be patient and persistent in your efforts until you achieve the flawless results you desire. Regardless of the difficulty, you must maintain consistency in your work. Never skimp when it comes to quality. Be prepared to reject anything that falls short of excellence. Although you may strive for a higher degree of excellence, the Eight of Pentacles does offer one warning. Do not allow fear of vulnerability to disguise itself as perfection. Consider if you are hiding behind the mask of a perfectionist because of fear of scrutiny. Having talent is only one piece of the equation when it comes to success. Vulnerability is also required. This concept may pertain more often to women than men. On the highest level, such work is done humbly, without the wish for return or reward. You can only get better at what you do by keeping on, keeping on. Please check out the companion video titled The Eight of Pentacles Astrology and General Information for further guidance. I will be so grateful if you will like, subscribe, share, and comment on my videos, and I'm very thankful for all of you who have already done so. Thanks for tuning in, and I invite you to tune in to the Juno Sphere again soon. Bye.